I just wanted to talk boxing, man. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got the champ. Now we talking. Shit got interesting. See, man, you for the people, man. What's going on, champ? Salute.
Hey, G.
What's up, my guy?
I'm chilling, man. How you feeling?
I'm alright. Just got back from a little run, you know, trying to stay busy, man. Can't let that shit get me, man.
Yeah, I be seeing that you be trying to stay ready. You know what I mean? This shit crazy, right?
This shit crazy, man. People dying like fucking 500 a day, bro.
I mean, you know, like if somebody said some smart shit. They said if you look at the amount of people that die every year, anyway, like it's kind of like the same. It's kind of the same, but they trying to scare the shit out of us with all this shit.
Nah, I feel you. It's just like I look at it like daily, like motherfuckers is going like crazy every day just in New York.
Real shit. I heard he's on some shit.
Yeah. How's everything out there in Philly looking?
I mean, Philly, same thing. They trying to break us down bit by bit, but you know, we still maneuver in the gym and shit like that.
True. Yo, good looking for getting on the live, man. Like I said, you for the people, bro.
Oh yeah, that ain't about shit. We see what's up. We see what it's gonna do. It's gonna jump in a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm just like testing this shit out. Like I learned how to pin my comment and shit. Because eventually I'm gonna have to rock this. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's the shit. If you just get on for like an hour a day, I mean that shit'll jump for real.
Yeah. It's really like my first time doing this shit. So
yeah, I know.
But what's up with the boxing? Man, I seen you down. You was down in Cali, right?
Oh yeah, I've been out there for a bunch of times. I was out there at one point like fucking 2 months at a time.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I like Cali.
What you was doing? You was training or you was like training people?
My first time I went out there, I was working with Gabe Rosado, and then I worked with Gabe for like 3 camps, and then I went out and worked with Joey DeWaco, was my man Tito Serrano. Then while I was out there, connecting with a couple motherfuckers, I got to mess around with like dudes with like Gerald Washington, like that. You know what I mean? It's a good scene out Cali though. I like it.
Yeah, it's a boxing scene too, just like Philly and New York.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy out there. You know what I mean? Good shit. What I like about Cali the most is you get in the gym early and you get out early. You know what I'm saying? So you get in the gym like 10 o'clock in the morning and we be done by like 1 o'clock. So you got the rest of your day, you know?
Yeah, and the schedule over there is like 3 hours back, so you be feeling that shit even more.
Yeah, your energy be crazy. Fucking with that.
Yeah, man. Yo, let me salute you though on that last fight you had, bro. That shit, I was entertained, bro. Like you was doing your thing, bro. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I like to just man, at this point because of the game, how things is and how shit went for me. I like to just have fun, man. People be talking shit. Oh, he just doing it for the money. No, it never really was about the money. I like testing myself. I always been a fighter, so you know what I mean. I like getting in the ring. That's my shit.
Yeah, I know you passionate about that. That never even crossed my mind like that. You did it for the money, like.
Yeah, that's my shit, bro.
That shit never crossed my mind, man.
Yeah, you got a good thing going with New York too, especially because there's a lot of shit going on up there. Plus, you be at the fights and shit, so you got a lot of good shit going on for yourself.
Yeah, I be back and forth too, man. Like I love going out to Philly. That shit lit out there.
Yeah. Philly's funny as shit, man. These dudes is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and y'all know y'all boxing, man. Like real talk. So I salute everybody down there, man.
Yeah,
and y'all be working together. Like it seemed like it don't be no hating shit going on. Like.
I mean, it is, because it be like that, but for the most part, we try to stick together, you know what I mean? For the most part.
Yeah, that's the city of brotherly love, man.
So we try to keep the love best we can, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Salute to everybody joining in, man. You know, it's love, man. It's my guy, Gregg Hackett, right here, Philly finest, man.
Yeah, they look.
Y'all don't know. Y'all gotta know, man. Like,
you better get with me.
For sure. Because, you everywhere too, bro.
Everything good, right? I'll be around for a long time, hopefully. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. I like that last fight Scooter had, man. That shit was dope.
Yeah, he put on a hell of a show, man. That was especially because that was like the matchup on the card. You know what I mean? That was the one where everybody was like, well, this is a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? Nobody really knew until, you know what I mean, shit was over. But he definitely bit down and did what he had to do.
Facts. I felt like that fight he had to bite down. Like, dude was tough. You know, that wasn't no easy opponent. That's why the shit was impressive.
Yep. Another undefeated kid. Yep. That shit was good shit.
Yeah. What you think about Danny Garcia versus Spence? I think I seen you have a video, right? Danny Garcia and Spence.
You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? We can sometimes in boxing, well, as of lately, guys be counting people out because of losses, but you gotta look at it like this. Danny, we never seen Danny get the shit beat out of him. So I don't get where people be counting him out and saying that Earl Spence do this and do that. Earl Spence is a great fighter, don't get me wrong, but I think that fight was a 50-50 fight. I think anybody could take anybody out in that fight.
Yeah, I think you say he need a tune-up first, right, Spence?
Yeah, I would like to see him in a tune-up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Danny can go at it with anybody, man. I seen some shit today, Danny versus Pac-Man. A lot of people picking Danny. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because, I mean, you can't count Danny out in no way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? Even though guys, they try to sound smart and be like, oh, well, he lost to this one. Yeah, but a loss, it's boxing. It can happen. You know what I mean? That perfect shit came from Mayweather, but everybody ain't going to be like that. You know what I mean? But that don't take away from you being a great fighter. I think Danny is definitely going to be on top pretty soon. You know what I mean?
Facts. Now, I would even say he kind of been on top for some while now, man. He one of the top dogs, like in boxing.
Yeah, he definitely is, for sure.
Yeah. My homegirl in the chat asked if you know Andy Ruiz. I think she's his niece, if I'm not mistaken.
Andy.
She said, Andy Ruiz.
Oh, Ruiz, the heavyweight?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I actually coached against him before. And,
for real?
Yeah, it was on some humbug shit. I was out Cali one time, and he was fighting, and it wasn't in L.A. It was like 2 hours from L.A., but I had caught a plane because the guy he was fighting, they got the guy to fight him on short notice. So I flew up there, it was like a 40-minute flight. I flew up there, and it was a good fight. It was like a 10-round fight. Andy Ruiz, I like his hand speed, real fast guy. He could definitely punch. You know what I mean? He's sneaky heavyweight. I think if he can stay in good shape, I mean, it's possible he could beat anybody because he got the skills, you know?
Facts. How would you see a fight with him? And there was some talk with him coming back fighting Luis Ortiz, King Kong.
Yeah, that'd be a fucking rumble. I mean, that fight.
Yeah, right.
A lot about Ruiz, you know.
Facts.
I think
heavyweight division crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers poking their heads in the door. Yeah, I mean, especially that big dude, Helenius, that just stopped Kalnacki. You know what I'm saying? He came out of nowhere. Because a lot of people don't know him, but he came out of nowhere. He gonna be trouble too, because I think he about 6'9" or some shit like that.
True, my guy Jamil, what up, Jamil?
What's up, baby?
That's what's up. That's love, man. See my Philly guys tuning in, man. I fuck with y'all, man.
Real shit.
Word, man.
You already know it's love.
But yeah, that day with Kalnacki, that shit was crazy. That was the last fight, I attended here in the Barclays.
Yeah, that was a crazy joint, man. And Kalnacki, I think he gonna be good, but he gotta add something to his game. He can't just walk up to dudes like they ain't shit. You know what I mean? He gotta work on some skills, but he could rumble. I like him.
Yeah, especially in the heavyweight, you can't just be taking punches from these motherfuckers.
No, not just letting motherfuckers hit you. He'd be alright though.
Oh, shout out to Argentina. Saludos.
Yeah.
You ever worked with any Argentina fighters?
No, I would like to. The motherfuckers strong, man.
Yeah, some Maidana shit, right?
Yeah, the motherfuckers can punch. I like them.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, yo, I give Pac-Man a chance. What you think, Greg?
I mean, Pac-Man always gonna have a chance because he got an awkward style. It's hard to prepare for Pacquiao. If you don't respect Pacquiao, he'll definitely run you over. But I think Crawford is smart enough and sharp enough to edge the cards. But I definitely would love to see that fight.
Yeah, I seen when you was calling them out, man.
Yeah. I need any of those fights where I can get one of those. Make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not only is somebody, my man Jamil said you were the most underrated trainer, but you're a great fighter too, man.
Appreciate that.
I mean, how you think you would do with somebody like Pac-Man, man?
Well, Pacquiao, I mean, I would have to be in the best shape of my life. I already know. You know what I mean? You can't sleep on Pacquiao. He in great shape. He take care of his body. Good speed. I would have to. My reflexes would have to definitely be up to par. My jab would have to be up to par that night. My footwork definitely had to be up to par. I would love that fight though. Shit, if I could get it.
Facts. Let's speak that shit into existence, man.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
We setting up. Gregg versus Boo Boo Andrade. Oh shit! Goddamn.
I play Boo Boo too. You know what I mean?
Shit. I don't really be into that, like, you know, matchmaking shit. Like, I don't like instigating fights, but I mean, I do like putting it out there if somebody want to talk about it, because, you know, it's a business. At the end of the day, you guys got to feed your families, and, you know what I mean, we can make something happen. Why not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it real with the middleweight division. I think they need to go ahead and stop playing and mix these. The promoters need to go ahead and start making these fights happen, because boxing is starting to get watered down with all the picking and choosing. You know what I mean? They just need to go ahead and rumble and see who the best is.
Right.
Real shit.
Yeah, who would you like to see in middleweight?
In middleweight, I would like to see Boo Boo and Big Charlo, Jamal Charlo.
Facts.
And Boo Boo. I would like to see what's my man Derevyanchenko. I want to see Derevyanchenko and let me see. You can give me Derevyanchenko, and I'm gonna say, you know what's crazy? I want to see Derevyanchenko and Jared.
My bad. Somebody wrote, I'm currently a middleweight. My guy, Chris. Yo, Chris, we going to chat it up tonight, too, baby. I got you.
Yeah.
You said Derevyanchenko and who you said, and Munguia?
No. I would like to my bad. I would like to see Derevyanchenko and Jared Hurd.
Oh, shit.
Even though he's still at 54, but I think he's going to be at 60 real soon. And I would like to see him and Jared Hurd. I think that'd be a great fight. Great fight.
Word. Damn, yeah, that shit would be crazy. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, Derevyanchenko is a motherfucking dog, man.
That's the technician right there, man. Havoc Boxing, what up?
Havoc was popping.
Sergey stops Jared. Shit, yo, Sergey's a beast, man.
My stomach.
The sit-ups.
He said, with Jared moving his big ass up. Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Jared gonna have to move up. I don't think he can keep making 54 over and over. I mean, he might. I mean, he been doing it. I mean, I think that'd be a great fight, though. Any of those guys, though, the top guys at 160, I think they need to go ahead and get it going, because 147 is taking over. 147 in the heavyweights and the lightweights, the 135s.
Fact. I was just gonna say that lightweight. You might say Munguia versus her. Munguia at 162 now, right?
Yeah, I think Munguia moved up.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fights, man. We need to get this thing going again, man. This damn Rona fucking it up for everybody, man.
It's Rona shit in the way.
OD. Salute to everybody tuning in, man. My guy Greg, man, you kicked it off, man. I gotta salute you, brother, because my shit was slow.
Oh, yeah, for those, I mean, half the people here for you, half for me. It's only a few, but yeah, I mean, y'all gotta definitely check it to my man AG Cornerman Boxing. He show love, and he know about the game, but he a humble guy. You know what I mean? So he sit back and play his position. But you know what I mean, I fuck with
Facts, salute. I gotta stay in my lane, man. I'm learning still, man. Y'all live this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but you take the initiative to train and all that. I appreciate that. Not a lot of people do that, you know.
I miss boxing too, man. Greg, when you started boxing, how old was you when you first started? Cause I got a son, and I don't know when I should really get him really seriously involved.
Well, the thing is, when they're young, you really don't know what's going to happen. You never really know what's going to happen. But what you do is you take them to the gym and you just let them fuck around, because you can't be too serious on a kid, because he might be. Just as quick as you can turn them on, you can turn them off and make them, you know, they'll hate it. But if you just start taking them in the gym and see how he react to it, you know what I mean, see how he feel with the training, how he take instructions, and then, you know what I mean, let him ease his way into it. Because when I was, my dad, be honest, he started taking me to the gym when I was 5. But my dad started driving trucks, so, I wasn't around him as much. And I went back on my own when I was 12. So from 12 to now, you know what I mean? And I had my first amateur fight when I was 15. And the only reason it took so long for me to get my amateur fight, because I was getting in trouble and shit. You know, I was, always fighting and shit like that, getting in shit. So I was moving around. My mom moved me to, one time she sent me to Maryland with my dad for a year. Then I came back and got my first fight, though, when I was 15. Yeah.
Wow. That was your first amateur, right?
Yeah, that's my first amateur fight when I was 15. My first pro fight when I turned 21. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, somebody's starting some. I see somebody over here talking about saying something up, not in my tax bracket.
Yeah, that's That's Osnell Charles, and Osnell Charles is a motherfucking dog, a great journeyman. He done fought everybody. At probably like 135, 140. He even went up to 47 a couple times. And then my man Conquest, he started late, but he caught up quick with the hard work, and he fight at from 130 to 140.
True. Philly fighters, they out of Philly?
Yeah, Osnell from Atlantic City, New Jersey. And,
okay.
And my man Rome from North Philadelphia.
Shit, salute. I gotta get with them. I'm gonna follow y'all after this, because I gotta get with all the fighters, man.
Yeah.
We don't just clout chase after the popular dudes, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You gotta stay with the up and coming in the game, period. You know what I mean? Because you never know what you're missing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Rome just fought in New York, I think. No, that's what I said. Jones, I said Osno Charles from AC and from Philly. Hey, D Jones, why you trying to get on here and check me, man? You always trying to check niggas, man. What's up, man? That's my dog. Me and Jones fought in the amateurs when I was, I think 16. I think I was 16 years old.
Oh, word?
To keep it real, that's a motherfucker that I always been pissed at because he retired with a 3-0 record. The motherfucker can fight, bro.
Word?
Fight his ass off, bro.
I'm just bitter. I missed the game.
Yeah.
Damn, you gotta get back in, baby. It's never too late, man.
Motherfucker can fight, bro. Great footwork, good hand speed. He can fight inside, outside. But he just, I don't know, man. That's my dog. I wish you'd have stayed. Oh, 4-0, my bad. No disrespect.
That's what's up, man. Shit, I respect it, man. It ain't easy to do what y'all do, man. Like, that shit, that you don't play boxing. You really gotta bleed, live that shit, man. Like,
that's real shit. That's real shit.
And I'm all for the guys coming up, you know what I mean? Like, the guys are under the mud, you know what I mean? Like,
real shit. I definitely got a lot of them in the game, too.
Yeah. Who are some other guys you fought, man, like in the amateurs?
I fought Jesse Hart in the amateurs. I fought, I'm trying to think of motherfuckers that, well, a lot of motherfuckers ain't turned pro and really do too much, you know what I mean? But notable guys was Jesse Hart. I fought D Jones, that's on here right now. I'm trying to think. We had a kid back in the day named Kerry Richards. Kerry Richards was a beast. Me and him fought at 178. I just, you know what I mean? I only had probably like 16 amateur fights, 15, 16 amateurs.
Okay, shit. That's more with 16 more than I ever had, bro. And it ain't easy, man. I would think, like, looking from the outside in, I would think the amateur game is, like, harder than the professional. What you think about that?
Well, you know what? It's funny you say that. It is because when you coming up, you thinking about knockouts, you thinking about hurting guys, but the chances of that actually happening in an amateur fight is slim because the motherfucker got a headgear on, the material of the gloves make the punches a little softer. Like you could crack a motherfucker, but you got really, because everything's happening so fast, you got really like press on the gas. But in the pros, things kind of slow down and you can place your shots. And you can hurt a guy with one shot. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It can happen in the amateurs, but it's tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen they just got to go from the opening bell. Like, it ain't no really pacing yourself, right?
Yeah, you just got to get it popping. I mean, but when you turn open class and you start fighting under the 3-minute clock, you can slow it down a little bit.
True.
Yeah, but novice on down, you fighting 2 minutes. Then the JOs, they fighting 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then the little what they call them? I forgot what they call the smaller guys, but they fight at 1 minute. You know what I mean? The kids.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, so that shit fast, bro.
See, I didn't even know that. You just put me on.
Yeah, you fight 1 minute, and then the JOs fight 1 minute and 30, and then the novice class fight 2 minutes, and open class fight 3 minutes.
True. And
back when I was fighting amateur, the open class used to be 4 rounds, 2 minutes, but they made it 3-minute rounds. They took it back to like back in the day and shit.
Oh, that's what's up. Somebody said, "What's up, Barbachente?" Salute.
No, I ain't never fight J-Rock, but we sparred. Me and J-Rock sparred a lot.
True. Yo, what do you think about these fights coming back in empty arenas? I mean,
that's going to be fucking tough, and it's going to be weird. Because I think to be fighting and there's nobody there, like that's kind of weird because that's why we do it. You know what I mean? That's not why we do it, but that's part of the reason that you get so fired up is for the crowd, for the people. So the fight and nobody's gonna be there is like, damn, like it's kind of fucked up.
Facts. My boy said, how about that June 1st? That's when the Andy Ruiz man right there too, one of his best friends, yo. Yo, Greg, that week was crazy when he beat Joshua, man.
Yeah, listen, bro. Nobody seen that shit coming. That was the beauty of it. Nobody saw it coming, and then for him to get a knockout, that was, that was very impressive. You know what I mean? Especially because a lot of people who don't know boxing, they don't know Andy Ruiz. So to a lot of people, they're like, where the fuck did he come from? But Andy Ruiz he had a great amateur career, and he's experienced pro. He had a lot of fights. So, you know what I mean? I was impressed, though, just with the performance. You know what I mean?
Right. They said even empty gyms. Damn, motherfucker gonna be fighting in gyms? That shit gonna be like sparring.
Yeah, that shit gonna be weird, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit gonna be weird as shit. But yeah, the game. I honestly think what they trying to do is drop the volume on everything, and you know what I mean? Because if you stopping everything, how can a guy demand top billing if he not selling tickets?
Right. Like I seen something Crawford said that he want to get paid more because he not gonna get that ticket revenue. So he want to get more than what he usually would get without it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the part that's going to be tricky because these big fighters, they demand a lot of money and you can't even fucking sell tickets. I guess they thinking everybody going to have to just pay for the fight. I mean, and that's smart too, but make sure guys get paid. Even on the smaller level, that's what I'm more afraid of. I'm more afraid of the smaller promoters, like just going out of business or not even be able to throw a show because they're not going to be able to pay anybody.
Facts, like Raging Babe, she had that Philly special coming up.
Yeah,
that shit, like, you know what I mean? Like you said, for the I guess you could say the smaller market promoters, it's gonna be hard, man.
Yeah, this shit's gonna be tough. So I don't know. We see what happened though, man. This shit crazy.
Yeah. What's the best fight you ever been to?
To be honest, I'm gonna always say this unless I see anything better. It was Gabe Rosado versus Derek Pooh Ennis. That was a fucking classic. And that fight should have been on TV, but it wasn't. And Russell Peltz had put that fight on in South Philly, man. That was a great fucking fight, man. Great fight.
True.
And that was the first time I seen tickets $50. But motherfuckers ain't care. Everybody was in the building that night.
Damn, that's dope, yo.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, great night in Philly.
You ever been to the Blue Horizons?
I turned pro in the Blue Horizon.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I never had the pleasure.
Man, you would have loved it because it was so close-knit. Like, when you come out the gate, the fighters, the crowd can touch the fighters. Like, that's how close people would be to you. And then with the balcony, that shit made it, like, legendary. You know what I mean? It just gave it a different vibe, you know?
Facts. That shit lit, man.
Real shit.
Oh my God, I got the hookah, man. Enjoy, brother.
Yeah, I got to have my hookah, bro. Babyface Zay was popping. If I ain't got my motherfucking hookah, man, I'm gonna go crazy. This shit crazy, bro.
Shit, you still training and shit though, right?
Yeah, I'm still getting guys in the gym. The ones who not afraid to come outside. We get it in a little bit. I go in the gym probably a couple hours, maybe 5 hours a day. You know what I mean? But I usually
that's love.
I usually be in there a little longer and shit, but you see what's up.
Yeah, shout out to Russell Peltz, man. I had the pleasure to meet him. I even interviewed him. He knows this shit, man, and he run a tight ship. Like, he don't play no bullshit, man.
Yeah, Russell been doing this shit a long time, man. He got lucky, man. He was a young man that took advantage of his opportunity with the fighters in Philly. A lot of fighters in Philly at that time needed guidance, and he was the guy. And to be honest, I can't think of nobody else to do it because he had the look and he had the youth to do it. He was like 26 when he promoted his first fight.
Damn, yeah, I seen that. I had like I went to the 50th anniversary.
Oh, you
had the program and shit. Yeah, I was over there.
Okay, yeah.
That was a lit night.
Yep.
Who you had?
I think my kid Shamar Fulton fought on that card. He lost that night, but I think that was the night. I think I think I remember. I definitely seen him fight. Yeah.
That might have been the fight of the night, right? Something like that.
I don't think it was the fight night. It ain't last too long. To be honest, he ended up getting stopped, but it was a good fight for the rounds that lasted. But yeah, I mean, we took an L that night.
You work with Paul Crow too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he cold too, man.
Paul Crow, yeah. He just fought his last fight January at the Leah course.
Yeah, I was over there too. He fought what's his name? Man, it ain't coming to me right now.
Marcel Rivers.
It was Rivers?
Yeah, Marcel Rivers, yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have been to the other one before that.
Yeah, when he fought well, you talking about the Showtime card when he fought Shenard Bunch?
Yeah, Shenard Bunch. That was a good fight, man. Them two boys, what?
Yeah, that was a great fight.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
That fight hit me horse at the end of the night.
Yo, my guy Select, what up? He from Philly too. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, they pulling up.
Yeah, that's my boy right there.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you showing love, though, man. Doing shit.
Oh, man, you showing me love, man. You jumped it off. I had like nobody in this group, man. That's what the real ones do, man. So, I mean, salute, man. Everybody that's tuned in, man. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm with y'all, man.
Hey, yo, so how you feel about the New York boxing scene?
I think it's pretty good right now. Like, one of my homeboys that was just commenting, he got down with Edgar Berlanga. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that kid. Yeah, like
yeah, he 13-0, 13 knockouts in the first round.
Yeah, he big as shit.
Yeah, we got Josue Vargas, we got Chris Colbert, we got it's so many people. I don't want to forget no names, but it'll come to me. We got a few names that's pretty good.
Hey, Kaz, you bullshitted 2 days in a row, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, I think New York is coming back. You know, like I feel like it might have died out a little bit, but I feel it's coming back.
Really big, so y'all gonna always have fighters.
Yeah. What do you think about the New York scene right now with the boxing?
I like New York, and right now I'm interested in the kid Shushu. I can't wait to see what happened when he.
Oh shit! Somebody just mentioned that. Yeah, salute, Armani.
Yeah, and you know what? When I came to New York and I fought Mike Ruiz, El Congre. His name El Congre Ruiz. When I fought him, the kid Shushu was like 11. And his dad, when I got out the ring, his dad was like, yo, man, I fucks with you. I like how you fight, bro. Yo, take a picture of my son. So we took a picture. And then he was like, yo, matter of fact, walk me to the car. He went to the car and he grabbed this motherfucking poster with the kid. There's all these pictures with the kid on there. With like Broner, Pacquiao and shit like that, Floyd. And the kid signed it for me. He was only 11. He signed it for me and shit. And I still got the poster and shit.
Damn, that's lit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Shushu put some crazy shit, man, with that Olympic run. Like, he went in there like the 8th seed, and he ended up being the most dominant in the whole tournament.
Yeah, he ended up winning. He beat one of our kids. He beat Rasheem Jefferson Jr. So,
word?
Yeah, great fight too.
Yeah, that's one thing that killed me, man. Like, this is the first time I think the Olympics gets postponed.
Yeah.
And like, you know how much it takes. Like, you would know way better than me, like the sacrifice that it takes to get to that level.
The sacrifice is unreal, man. So to have that happen, a lot of guys, I feel like they brokenhearted for real. But then I heard some of the guys, they already talking about turning pro. They like, fuck it, we ain't gonna wait.
Yeah, because they was lined up to turn pro. They had like deals lined up.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. My heart goes out to them, man. I know some people that was a part of that, so you know, like it's foul.
Where the fuck is my ballistics at? Yeah. This shit crazy though, but yeah, boxing definitely. I mean, we gonna get right back, but I'm just worried about how they gonna be trying to pay out. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if it ain't on a big card, you know what I mean, how the fuck you gonna make some money?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And like, I feel like boxing might come back first, like out in you know, some of them other states like Texas, maybe like Florida, where they're more open with coming outside. I think it might be a while till we get that shit back in the East Coast. Like I'm hoping they come back to Philly because New York is looking slow right now.
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. But we see what happened though.
Or some Atlantic City joint. Like I love the fights over there.
Yeah. So who is your favorite fighter though?
Who's my favorite fighter?
Yeah, right now.
All time or right now? Shit. I mean, somebody mentioned Demetrius Andrade. I like Demetrius Andrade a lot. Right. I think he's a good fighter.
Right.
It's a lot of. I don't know. That's a good question. He's definitely one of them.
What about all time?
All time? Shoot. There's so many great fighters, Greg. Like, I love Roberto Duran. I love what he did. Like, how he moved. Like, he gave back to the neighborhood. Like, guys like that. Roberto Duran. It was before my time, you know what I mean? So I kind of go back and try to study as much as I can.
No, you should, though. You should.
Like, yesterday I posted my interview with, wow, it's going on my mind right now, man. The Body Snatcher.
Mike McCallum.
Mike McCallum, yeah. Like I like studying dudes like that. Like, they was bad, man.
Yeah, I met him in Vegas.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, we are going to hear the real truth today about your favorite fighter."
She mean Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz.
That's his.
He need to come to Philly.
Yo, that'd be a good look. He talking about going to train with Canelo and them. But that'd be a good look going to Philly, man. Like, y'all get him right over there.
Yeah, he should come fuck with me, man. I got him. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, Nisa, you gotta let your uncle know, Nisa. Go out here to the East Coast, man. He a Cali boy though, but
yeah, it's a little different, but he'll like it. We got some Mexican spots. I'll take him to some genuine Mexican spots. He'll be good.
Yo, Greg, what's like the gym you out of in Philly? Cause like I be going out there sometime, but I want to go to like the gyms. Like I want to be in the trenches with it. Like I want to know like.
Whenever you come down, bro, and you got time, I got you, bro. I'll move you around. My gym is called Fight Firm, though.
Fight Firm?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
That's like in North Philly. Like you could say like North Philly.
Is that the Badlands? What they call the Badlands?
Nah. Badlands down the other end. That's like what gyms they got down the Badlands? They got Front Street down there. It used to be the gym that Danny Garcia and Joey came up in called Harrogate. That gym is down there. Let me see. They had a bunch of little spots. It's a lot of little spots down there. Fifth and Allegheny. That's where Gay Rosado's from.
Oh, my guy, Boxing Josh. Oh, you know him too. That's my guy right there, man.
Yo, Josh, what's up, baby? Flash.
I was trying to get him on, actually, when it was just me and him. I was trying to get him on because, he knows his shit, man. Like, one day I was talking to him, and I was like, wow, like, you know what I mean? Because he's, like, around my age, but, like, or maybe even a little younger, and, he knows his shit.
Yeah, he got a lot of experience, too, man. He a rumbling motherfucker. And he'll fight anybody. He one of the guys that got real heart. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck who it is. He'll fight him.
Yeah, he told me, I think he started fighting, like, since he was 6 or something like that. Yeah. He told me that earlier. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Been a youngin'. He been in the game. He got a little brother that's a bad motherfucker, too. His little brother can fight, too.
Yeah, I met his pops, man. They he come from a good home, man.
Yeah, his pops cool as shit. That's my dog.
Yeah, because I had seen a picture, he posted, I think it was with his coach, Coach Muhammad, that scooter coach.
Oh, yeah, Hamza.
Yeah, Hamza, there you go. But I didn't really recognize him. I was like, yo, that's you? He's like, yeah, I was mad young and shit. I was like, damn, you been doing that shit for a minute, yo.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely been in the game for a minute. To rumble his ass off.
Yeah.
I think he got too much heart. he like me, he got too much heart. You know what I mean?
Shit, I salute that, man, for real. That's like, sometimes it ain't even about the wins or the belts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was watching the interview last night with Tyson and Ricky Ross. And, sometimes it's just about, like, just having the people behind you, man. Like, you want to be the people's champ. You got the people, you could keep the belt, like.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you why that's important. It's like, you could be champ, but it's nothing like being respected when you come home. You know what I mean? From the people who always supported you or always saw you, they watched you come up. You know what I mean? So to get the respect from the people that you love and you know what I mean? I think sometimes that means more,
Facts. Like, I think you're an example of that, bro. Like, everybody loves you, man. No matter where you go, like. Yeah. And that's a champ shit right there, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, I love my people for that because they ain't never give up on me. Even though I took a lot of fights and fought at a lot of weights, I shouldn't have fought it, but they never really. And I know people talk shit, but they never really folded on me. You know what I mean? They always stood behind me because they respect my heart. At the end of the day,
Facts. Even in that last fight you had, like, some people were screaming for you. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
He getting love, man.
And that was long. It's been a long time since I fought that close to home, so I was glad people came out, show love and shit.
Shit. Yeah, for real, respect, man. Shit, whenever you fight again, man, I gotta make sure I get down there, man.
Hell yeah, I got you, baby.
For real, man. I seen that little move you do when you be backing up your pivot. You got the little swag with it. I seen it.
Light on my feet. For sure.
Yeah, what you think about Jerron Ennis, man? How you see him, Because he making some big noise out of Philly right now.
I mean, the thing is, the game hasn't seen a kid like Jerron in a minute where, he got the skills, he got the power, the heart, you know what I'm saying? He bring a little bit of everything to the table. That's why I like Boots, you know what I mean? And one thing I like about Boots, though, if you notice, if you pay attention, Boots is not big-headed. He's still in the gym working with kids that's not even close to where he at right now. And he love it, He love being in the gym. He love helping training kids, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why he's going to be successful, because he's always in the gym, always working. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be good.
Facts. And like they say, you only as good as the people that surround you. And like, he come from a boxing family. Like, I've met his father.
Yeah.
I talked to him. Like, his father is still trained. Like, he trained with him.
Yeah, Bozy in his 60s,
Shit, I didn't even know that, dude. He's strong as hell, shit.
Yeah, OG like 60, I think both 64. Some shit like that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you go in the gym. It's not a front either. You go in the gym, he be on the treadmill, then he be hitting the bag, working out, doing dips and shit. Like, he be on some shit. You know what I mean? To be an old head like that,
Yeah, those are the kind of people that inspire me, man. Like, I'll never be a pro fighter. I never competed, but shit, just to even, like, be in shape, man, like, that shit is dope, man. That shit, y'all all motivate me. When I see y'all running, even my man Josh, you know what I mean? Like, when I see him training, that shit get me going. Like, yeah, I gotta get busy, man. You know what I mean? Like,
appreciate that.
For real. Oh, this shit lagging. Let's see what happens. I don't know. This shit lagged off. Shit was jumping up too. Oh, there we go. You good, Greg?
Yeah, my bad. My it's telling me I got 20% on my battery. But yeah, man, I was just saying that guys that that follow the sport, that involve themselves in the sport, but not just talking shit, but working out, going to the gyms, the local gyms, and getting it in. You know what I mean? Those guys matter more.
My man.
No, that wasn't my Wi-Fi. My bad. That was my. They was letting me know I got 20% left on my battery life.
True. Yeah, man, this shit crazy, man.
I got unlimited data. Don't disrespect me. I got unlimited data.
The minute's good.
Yeah.
Shit, it's after 9. Remember back in the day, we had to wait after 9 to get them free minutes?
Get the free minutes, yeah.
You have to tell Shorty, like, yo, I call you after 9, babe. Like, yo.
5 more minutes. Real shit.
Word. Yo, Josh, what up with you, baby? When you fighting? Well, shit, why am I saying that now? But how's it looking?
Hey, man, fake. Let Josh jump in, bro, because I gotta jump off, get my shit on the charger.
All right, no doubt, brother.
Yo, but all love though. Get with you.
Yeah, thank you for being a part of this, brother.
For sure.
Stay up. Everybody laughing. Yo, Josh, you want to get on or you good, brother? If not, I'll try this again tomorrow. I actually wanted to holler at you, man, because like I was telling Greg, your shit. Or whoever want to get on, we could rock this, man. Any other fighters on here, you know what I'm saying? Tell me about yourself. We talk boxing a little bit.